bombshell, Hillary illegally laundered $84 million, they found everything. Politics is all over the place right now as President Donald Trump works on making America great, theories and investigations into made-up collusions going on, Robert Mueller getting caught up in some shadiness, and Hillary Clinton photos surfacing with her wearing a back brace or bulletproof vest caused the people on social media to turn into a comedy factory. While the shenanigans take place, there's real stuff going on in the background. One of the biggest breaking stories just uncovered has Hillary Clinton linked to an alleged case of laundering $84 million, and there appear to be fake records to back it up. If you thought Trump was the only one dealing with a stormy situation, then think again. This time Hillary Clinton and her alleged laundering case steals the show as the headline act and the storm of criminal activity looming above Hillary are about to rain down upon her legacy. The clouds of the mainstream media may not be able to shelter people from this storm, so let's embrace it and base it strictly upon facts and the evidence revealed in the story by the Federalist that reveals what the Democratic National Committee, DNC, and Hillary Clinton could face legal trouble over. Right away, it involves $84 million in a money laundering conspiracy that may have been done during the 2016 election, which would be a violation of a campaign finance law. The Federalist revealed more. That lawsuit, filed last week in a D.C. District Court, summarizes the DNC-Clinton conspiracy and provides detailed evidence from Federal Election Commission, FEC, filings confirming the complaint's allegations that Democrats undertook an extensive scheme to violate federal campaign limits. From bundling to money laundering. Dan Backer, a campaign finance lawyer and attorney of record in the lawsuit, explained the underlying law in an article for Investors Business Daily. Under federal law, an individual donor can contribute $2,700 to any candidate, $10,000 to any state party committee, and, during the 2016 cycle, $33,400 to a national party's main account. These groups can all get together and take a single check from a donor for the sum of those contribution limits. It's legal because the donor cannot exceed the base limit for any one recipient. And state parties can make unlimited transfer to their national party. This legal loophole allows bundlers to raise large sums of money from wealthy donors, more than $400,000 at a time, filtering the funds to the national committees. Democrats and Republicans alike exploit this tactic. But once the money reaches the national committees, other limits apply. Suspecting the DNC had exceeded those limits, a client of Backer's, the Committee to Defend the President, began reviewing fact filings to determine whether there was excessive coordination between the DNC and Clinton. What Backer discovered, as he explained in an interview, was much worse. There was extensive evidence in the Democrats' own fake reports, when coupled with their own public statements that demonstrated massive strawman contributions papered through the state parties, to the DNC, and then directly to Clinton's campaign, in clear violation of federal campaign finance law. On behalf of his clients, on December 15, 2017, Backer filed an 86-page complaint with the FEC, asking the FEC to commence enforcement proceedings against Hillary Clinton, her campaign and its treasurer, the DNC and its treasurer, and the participating state Democratic committees. The complaint, and an attached exhibit consisting of nearly 20 pages of Excel spreadsheets, detailed the misconduct and provided concrete evidence supporting the allegations. In short, here's what happened and what the evidence establishes. During the 2016 presidential election, Hillary Clinton, the DNC, and participating state Democratic committees established the Hillary Victory Fund, HVF, as a joint fundraising committee to accept contributions from large donors, some exceeding $400,000. So far, so good. To comply with campaign finance law, the HVF needed to transfer the donations to the specified recipients, whether the Clinton campaign, down-ticket Democrats, the DNC, or state committees. FEC records, however, show several large contributions reported as received by the HVF and the same amount on the same day, or occasionally the following day, recorded as received by the DNC from a state Democratic committee, but without the state Democratic committee ever reporting the contribution. For instance, The HVF reported transferring $19,500 to the Mississippi Democratic Party on November 2, 2015, and the Democratic National Committee reported receiving $19,500 from the Mississippi Democratic Party on November 2, 2015. But the Mississippi Democratic Party never recorded the receipt or the disbursement of the $19,500, and without the Mississippi Democratic Party controlling the funds, the HVF's contribution to the DNC violated campaign finance law. Over a 13-month period, FAC records show some 30 separate occasions when the HVF transferred contributions totaling more than $10 million to the DNC without any corresponding record of the receipt or disbursement from the stat parties, thus illegally leapfrogging the state Democratic parties. On the other hand, of the contributions state parties reported as received from the HVF, 99% wound up at the DNC. They were transferred immediately or within a day or two, raising questions of whether the state Democratic committees truly exercised control over the money, something necessary under campaign finance law to allow a later legal transfer to the DNC. What can the American citizens do with this information? If you're a Democrat, then how do you feel about the beloved Hillary Clinton possibly facing legal trouble over that much money being laundered? Republicans will likely applaud the day that Hillary faces a true legal situation, although it appears that the chances of her going down in court are slim to none due to the people who back her up. What do you think is the ideal way to handle this situation? Should Hillary be forced to pay back any money that she's responsible for laundering? What about the people connected to her? What about Bill Clinton? What about members of the DNC? Who else is involved? Share this to your friends and start talking about it.